This is a ship's biscuit.
That's right, the ship's biscuit, the sustenance of the seas, one of the few guaranteed meals sailing the open ocean. These things were found inside of the lunchboxes of everybody from the dirtiest pirate to the most respectable dirty sailor. And you know what? I may not be the first to remake these, but my ship's biscuits are just a little bit better.
Unlike any other ship's biscuit out there, this one is infested with ants. On purpose.
You see, the coolest thing about the ship's biscuit is that they were famous for being infested with bugs, but when we remake them today, they are sadly left out. So in this video, we're gonna make history and explore what it would be like to make the most authentic ship's biscuits alive. Alright, so the recipe for this is basically like a joke. It was so easy that it was barely ever even written down. It is literally just adding water to some whole wheat and kneading it until it does what you want. And since there's no way to overwork this dough, we could just keep kneading it and adding flour until it's correct. Like here, when it gets too sticky, you just rip it open, sprinkle some flour inside, and then just keep it trucking until it's smooth and dry to the touch. Once it feels nice and cohesive, we can punch it down and begin portioning our biscuits. I'm going for a little larger than egg size, but the real trick is to pretend like you don't care about the size at all, so they're all a little bit different and rustic. So now that we have our beautiful set of dough balls, we can close their seams and press them into a flat, round shape that's gonna stack nicely and look appealing. This is the only chance we're gonna get to make this look like actual food, so it's good to put a little bit of effort into it. And once we're happy with the shape, we can begin docking the bread. This is where we take a bar pick and poke a bunch of holes into it for a couple of reasons. First, this is gonna make it so the biscuits don't break while baking, and it's gonna give them their gorgeous signature look. So my friends, now that we know the process for regular ship's biscuits, we can make the version they were actually eating back in the day. And for that, we're gonna need our star ingredient, the motherfucking ants. Everything about these ants is crazy. They come in this ominous silver packet that's not discreet at all about being filled with black ants. But what's even weirder is that they're labeled as crustaceans on the packet.
What? Allergen warning crustaceans. These are not crustaceans. These are ants. What the f?
Yeah, nice try, bag of ants, but today's not the day I'm gonna believe that ants are crustaceans. Besides, I'm much more interested in what these things actually look like.
Oh my god. Dude, I can like almost see their face. Imagine a cop pulls you over with this. But what is that? It's ants.
So I'm not the biggest ant eater in the world, but I do have the ability to eat bugs. However, the smell and taste of these ants are on a completely alien level.
And here's the thing about the ants. They don't not have flavor. They smell like something like familiar. It's kind of like soy sauce or almost like Worcestershire sauce. Smell like freaking chicken soup mix. Ooh, I know what it smells like Marmite or like nutritional yeast extract. No. Okay, if you know what this is crazy. These smell exactly like Shilajit. Shilajit. If you ever see some Shilajit lying around, that's what this is. The ants are super cool. They're weird. What I'm really wondering though is how they taste. Crunchy. Crunchy, crunchy. Oh. Oh. Those were not what I was expecting at all. They are full of flavor, a weird flavor. They're citrusy, they are crunchy. I think they're perfect.
At this point, the ants have passed quality control so we can incorporate them into the biscuit. I'm just gonna fold in a huge amount of them and push in the ones trying to escape. By folding in the ants this way, it's gonna make it so they're only in the center, hiding the ants so this infested biscuit looks just like all of the others. These go on a foil-covered oven rack, and then they're gonna get baked at 250 degrees Fahrenheit for a ridiculous 10 hours, twice! And by the end of it, we get this. Our beautiful finished biscuits that may or may not have ants inside. And so with all of that done, we can finally pack our daily sailor's rations of ship's biscuits and go to freaking lunch already.
All right, we're at the freaking beach. We got our hardtack, our ship's biscuit here. Let's check it out, a little pirate lunch. Oh. So what we have to do is we have to break these. I tried breaking by hand. It's pretty much impossible. So I got a little rock. All right. Oh, look at the ants inside. We got the ant one.
This delicious lunch is paired with grog, which is a pirate's drink that's made with a little bit of rum, a bunch of water, a little bit of lime for scurvy, and of course, the ship's biscuit, which is gonna soak for about 15 minutes.
Oh, and I forgot a super important ingredient, a little bit of salt. Now these biscuits are so dry, I gotta leave them here for like 15 minutes, just chilling in the grog so they could soften up. And then after that, I guess it's breakfast. It's like 7 a.m., I'm drinking grog. All right, they've been soaking for like 20 minutes. I'm starving. I haven't had breakfast at 7 a.m. Time to give them a shot. All right, we have, let's try a non-anti piece first. It's still hard, crazy. It's been like 15 minutes. It's nothing special. Tastes like you'd imagine, just like whole wheat with zero moisture in it, no salt. Funny enough, everything was salty back in the day, so you didn't actually need any salt in this hardtack. But let's try the ants, okay? If you didn't take care of your hardtack, you get it full of freaking ants like this. Or weevils, you know, but honestly, these taste a little bit more like something. I doubt weevils had a taste.
Okay.
The grog's good. The ants do have a taste, much less than raw, but you could tell there's bugs in this.